No man ever steps in the same river twice, for it's not the same river and he's not the same man. Time is a game played beautifully by children. Even a soul submerged in sleep is hard at work and helps make something of the world. To be even-minded is the greatest virtue. Wisdom is to speak the truth and act in keeping with its nature. The soul is dyed the color of its thoughts. Think only on those things that are in line with your principles and can bear the light of day. The content of your character is your choice. Day by day, what you do is who you become. Your integrity is your destiny. It is the light that guides your way. Much learning does not teach understanding. Good character is not formed in a week or a month. It is created little by little, day by day. Protracted and patient effort is needed to develop good character. Allow yourself to think only those thoughts that match your principles and can bear the bright light of day. Day by day, your choices, your thoughts, your actions fashion the person you become. Your integrity determines your destiny. The unlike is joined together, and from differences results the most beautiful harmony. To get everything you want is not a good thing. Disease makes health seem sweet. Hunger leads to the appreciation of being full-fed. Tiredness creates the enjoyment of resting. Man's character is his fate. All things are in flux. The flux is subject to a unifying measure or rational principle. This principle, logos, the hidden harmony behind all change, bound opposites together in a unified tension, which is like that of a lyre, where a stable, harmonious sound emerges from the tension of the opposing forces that arise from the bow bound together by the string. How can you hide from what never goes away? Whoever cannot seek the unforeseen sees nothing, for the known way is an impasse. What is divine escapes men's notice because of their incredulity. What was scattered gathers. What was gathered blows away. It is hard to contend against one's heart's desire, for whatever it wishes to have it buys at the cost of soul. The meaning of the river flowing is not that all things are changing so that we cannot encounter them twice, but that some things stay the same only by changing. People ought to fight to keep their law as to defend the city's walls. The awake share a common world, but the asleep turn aside into private worlds. Our envy always lasts longer than the happiness of those we envy. The most beautiful ape is ugly when compared to a human. The wisest human will seem like an ape when compared to a god with respect to wisdom, beauty, and everything else. The sun is new each day. It is by disease that health is pleasant, by evil that good is pleasant, by hunger, satiety, by weariness, rest. Life has the name of life, but in reality it is death. If it were not for injustice, men would not know justice. Those who hear and do not understand are like the deaf. Of them the proverb says, "Present, they are absent." The eyes are more exact witnesses than the ears. The way up and the way down are one and the same. Not I, but the world says it. All is one. Dogs bark at what they don't understand. Never do today what you can put off until tomorrow. Nothing endures but change. The best of men choose one thing in preference to all else, immortal glory in preference to mortal good, whereas the masses simply glut themselves like cattle. All things come into being by conflict of opposites. History is a child building a sandcastle by the sea, and that child is the whole majesty of man's power in the world. To do the same thing over and over again is not only boredom, it is to be controlled by rather than to control what you do. Big results require big ambitions. Realize that war is common and justice is strife, and that all things come into being and pass away through strife. If you do not hope, you will not win that which is not hoped for, since it is unattainable and inaccessible. I am what libraries and librarians have made me, with little assistance from a professor of Greek and poets. Justice will overtake fabricators of lies and false witnesses. Hide our ignorance as we will, an evening of wine soon reveals it. Fire lives in the death of earth, air lives in the death of fire, water lives in the death of air, and earth in the death of water.